cross the Cordillera, okay, that big mountain range that separates one half of Cuba from the other. In Havana, Matanzas, Guanabacoa, a new form of music is starting to churn from this fusion of Spain and Africa. It's the music that I grew up listening to besides this music. On the first day of summer, when here in New York City, if you haven't heard it yet, you'll hear it, there's these ice cream trucks going all around New York, the Mr. Softy trucks. In fact, the garage for all of them is right down in the South Bronx, close by here. And they got this particular jingle. You hear that?
Yes.
Okay? But you'd also hear the sound of what we call guaguancó. Bantu Congolese rooted drumming from the Congo region in West Africa, where these drums, which were originally called ngoma and scaled down and made by artisans in Cuba into the modern day conga drum of today, we'll be playing this rhythm fused with the vocalese of Hebraic and Arabic tradition. There are three forms of rumba. Yambu, the Bantu Congolese word for conversation, originally was played on wooden crates. You'd sit on a wooden codfish box, that'd be the low drum. A wooden shoebox would be the quinto. Two spoons on a little cigar box. And then you'd hear somebody singing, slow. The rhythm is slow because it's a dance for elders, a man and a woman. Why would they play, okay, on boxes? And then a couple of sticks made out of the clavijas, the wooden pegs on a ship, shaved down, playing this rhythm. Why would they play wooden crates? Why? Because drumming was outlawed in Cuba from 1868 to 1878. There was a revolution for 10 years. You think our revolution was bad? 10 years of fighting to free people of African descent on the island. How did it start? Manuel Cespedes, he had the largest plantation on Cuba for sugar and tobacco. But Americans, businessmen, had modernized their own plantations on the island with modern machinery. And nobody wanted to buy any of the tobacco or sugar from the Cubans. So he petitions with the governor of Cuba. And he goes, don't talk to me, talk to the king and queen of Spain. They say, sorry. So Manuel Cespedes goes, oh yeah? Well, I'm going to free all of my slaves. How about that one? And for being a businessman, he finds it in his heart to become an abolitionist. You get to go to Cuba, and all of you will, to Havana, because believe it or not, the center of America is not Butte, Montana. Remember, America is not only North America, it's Central and South America as well. So the center of America is not Butte, Montana. It's Havana, Cuba. It's Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. It's Port-au-Prince in Haiti. It's San Juan, Puerto Rico. And it's New Orleans, Louisiana, the northernmost Caribbean Caribbean center. That's the center of what America is. Okay? So he frees all of his slaves. And when you get to go to Cuba, there's a beautiful big statue of this guy. You look at him, you know, if you didn't know who he was, who's this white dude, man? He's like, you know, standing there, you know, like he's George Washington. And it says, Manuel Céspedes, padre de la Revolución Cubana, father of the Cuban Revolution. Okay? He freed all of his slaves. So the government said, hell no. So they started imposing laws against black people on Cuba. No more drumming. You can't travel anymore from city to city. Those of you who are freed slaves or work for your master and accompany him as a bodyguard with a gun, you can't own guns anymore. And so drumming was completely outlawed. So what do the people in Havana, Matanzas, and Guanabacoa do? They go like this. No drumming. We'll just play on crates, man. So when the police come and they hear people playing drums, or what they think is drums, they go, hey, where are the drums? They see a bunch of black people sitting on crates. They go, I don't see no drums. You see any drums? No, I don't see any drums. You see any drums? So at the same time they're keeping the culture alive, they're thumbing their noses at the government. And there's many documented cases of the police just throwing up their hands, taking off their guns, billy clubs, and they just get down with the rumba too, you know, in the Yambo. Then finally, in 1878, slavery ends on the island. The 10-year war is over. And we get the development of a new style of rumba. Now you can play drums openly. So we get what we call guaguancó. The music that I heard growing up in the Melrose Projects every night, going to sleep, and you hear the brothers playing basketball, the girls playing handball, and the freaking Puerto Ricans, man, my people, playing Cuban music with a New York attitude. Now you gotta imagine this. This is pretty loud in here. Can you imagine this in the projects? You can hear this 10 blocks away, man. And at the time that I was growing up in the South Bronx, there were still Italians, Irish, even some Germans. Some Polish people still left in the South Bronx. And what happens? The drum always calls and unites people. And there's a particular thing about the rumba. The rumba is the general term for all of these styles. The word comes from the Bantu Congolese word lumba, which means to get down. So these are the original ciphers before hip-hop. Everybody gathering around, a bunch of cats playing drums. And in every rumba, it always starts with a wordless vocalese intro that comes from Arabic and Jewish tradition to introduce whatever the song is. Spanish and African. It could be Yoruba, in this case a Fi, from southern Nigeria, Bantu Congolese. There's a man and woman dancing. When you see people dancing salsa today, a lot of the hip movements come from this tradition. And they're following the person soloing. The person that's playing the quinto. So it's just like the drumming and the music, okay? And the vocals. It's also dancing as well. And so what happens when you dance with a woman as a young man, or a middle-aged man, or an older man? You got to come correct. You have to show respect. And that's part of our tradition that we still have today. Whether it's a slow drag down south, a cotillion dance, dancing song, or the rumba. Que pena me da tu caso, Yamonina. Cuando Guatará encontró detrás de un saco de cajón, ay Dios. Y con su entonación él declaró ya. Juró. Oye, que rumba caballero se formó en el solar aquí. Juro para Cañé. Bienvenido al sur del Bronx, todo el mundo que está aquí. Juro para Cañé. No vaya, But the journey of these 5 notes didn't stop on the island of Cuba, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic. In 1878, when blacks were finally freed in Cuba, the Spanish government decided, you know something? We had it pretty good. You know, those people as slaves working for us for free. And now they are free. So what are we going to do? So they brought over 180,000 of our Chinese brothers and sisters and made them slaves on the island of Cuba. So in New York City, now you know why we got Chinese Cuban restaurants. Maybe you get to go to one while you're here. And of course, bow in respect as they will bow to you, because they know what the deal is. But in 1878, when blacks were freed in Cuba, many of them traveled to the northernmost city of the Caribbean, because they had heard about this place called New Orleans that was similar to Cuba, to Puerto Rico, to the Dominican Republic. In fact, many of the streets have Spanish names. The weather is the same. And this beat that resounded throughout Western Central Africa, that resounded throughout the Caribbean, starts being manifested itself in full force in New Orleans. But there was a caveat. The way blacks were treated in this country, they had no rights. They couldn't play any drums. It was illegal. Only for a short period of time were hand drums allowed to be played in Congo Square. But that ended when the Civil War happened. And so what did they do? As any oppressed people would do, they reinvented themselves. All of that rhythmic vocabulary that they had in their DNA from Western Central Africa and from North Africa, all of a sudden starts becoming miniaturized into one instrument, the tambourine, where all of these rhythms exist. Don't believe me? Check out somebody from New Orleans, the way they play tambourine. Go to any gospel church. They might not even know it. But all of this is in there. It's undeniable, ladies and gentlemen, because you cannot stamp out culture. As Dizzy Gillespie, my old boss, once said, as long as there's one black person left alive on this planet, jazz and the blues will always survive. As long as there's one black person left on this planet, this will survive. And so in New Orleans, Louisiana, you can't play any hand drums, but you can play these drums, the bass drum, the snare drum. Okay? And all of a sudden, this starts being played on this.